What's up, guys? How are we all doing? Welcome back to another idiot's guide. That's from an idiot, not for an idiot. Unless you're an idiot. Then hop on board and join this crazy train. I'm going to do a quick idiot's guide to, yeah, you've guessed it, the seasons. This is literally just going to be, as I say, it is a literal idiot's guide. This is just what I know. There's bound to be more in-depth stuff. If you wanna learn stuff like that, go and watch VF or Simulation for the Nation. Go and watch their videos. They are a lot more in-depth. This is how I just kind of wing my way through seasons. It's really relatively simple. So if we come into here, okay, we've got your season growth. So we've got seasonal growth is on. So this turns on a growth calendar that adheres to the seasons and the withering of plants. Planting is only possible when the crop can reach maturity. Now this is different to what it was in 19. Okay, in 19 you could literally plant as long as the ground wasn't frozen. You could plant whenever you wanted. So if you wanted to plant in January, you could plant in January. But there was you got the chance of failed germination. Okay, so that's why some of you would have got little patches that didn't do anything in your fields. Failed germination. Okay, so this is a bit different. You can't plant. The game will physically not let you plant until it's possible to plant. Okay, the fixed visual month just allows you to change what the game looks like, in my opinion. At the moment, I haven't really looked too much into this. No, I just keep that on, and obviously I play 2-day seasons. All right, sorry, 6-day seasons. So there's 2 days per month, 3 days per season, 2 days a month. No, hang on, 3 months per season, 2 days a month, 6-day seasons. Okay, and that's what I was used to on 19. So that's this little bit here explained. You know, ish, probably. See. Now if we go back into no, go into the game. This is your calendar. This is your crop calendar that comes up when you get your seasons. Now, here we go. So the yellow boxes are when you can harvest. The green boxes are when you can plant. Okay, so at the moment we're in September. If you follow the little blue line down, we can plant wheat, we can plant barley, we can just about plant canola. Okay, so they're the 3 that we can plant. On 19, you'd have had a temperature. Okay, so if it wasn't, I think canola was like 10 degrees or something like that, but wheat and barley was 5, so you could plant them at a colder climate than you could canola, or vice versa. It was one or the other. We don't have that in 22. So as long as this blue line is in the green, you should be able to plant. Okay. We can harvest potatoes, we can harvest sorghum, we can harvest grapes. Look at the window for olives, 1 month. 1 month. But then you've got like poplars, grass, and all-seed radish. They're harvestable all year round, but you can only plant them sort of for 6 months. 6, 8, and 9 months. Yeah. Okay. So the actual winter month, you can't plant grass at all. Okay. So as long as you're in a green box, you can plant. If it's not a green box, it won't allow you to plant it. All right. I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay. Let me just quickly get this set up and I'll BRB. Right. So as you can see in here, right, this is a field of absolutely nothing. Double check that. Yep, nothing in there at all. Lovely job. So if we go back into our crop here, right, so we can plant wheat, we can plant barley, we can plant canola, What we can't plant is, let's say, soybeans. Okay, soybeans, we can only plant them in the springtime. Okay, so if we now try, we move this down. If you bottom right hand corner, okay, if you don't know what's what, okay, if you bring up your F1, it will tell you in there under Y where it says select seeds. It tells you there what it is. So it says select seed soybeans. That's what we're on at the minute. Okay. I'm hoping for a mod where we don't have to use that quite so much, and we can it'll be down in what we've got in the seeder. It'll be down underneath that little bar. All right. So if we now get rid of that quickly, we now turn this on. No, unfold it first. I love it. Look. Hang on. Fold it and unfold. That's it. That's all it does. He turn it on. This fruit cannot be planted in September. All right. So the game is seriously helping you not mess up. All right. So if you can't plant it, it won't allow you to plant it. So if we now change to wheat, we can now drop the seeder and we can plant that. Okay, so honestly, for all of you people out there that turn that off, that are a bit worrisome on trying seasons, honestly, it's not as hard as you think it would be, because now if you've got a crop growing in seasons before, in seasons 19, you couldn't harvest if it was raining or you had wet crop. Okay, at the moment, that's not a thing in 22. 22, it actually gives you can go up to the field with your harvester and it says, if you harvest in the wet, you get a reduced yield. Okay, which to me is perfect. Now what they really need to do, I think, is bring in grain drying. That would be amazing, because then you could harvest in the wet, get a reduced yield, but you could then bring it in and dry it. Okay, and then you could sell that as dry grain. So I personally, I think almost seasons is kind of idiot proof, if I'm honest. There is a lot to do with the ground. That's a completely non-GD video. There is so many different things now, obviously, with how to potentially get the best yield. 19 was very kind of simple. It was plow, seed, so make sure that it was just plow, cultivate, seed, fertilize, lime, done. That was it. That's all you had to worry about. Not quite like that now. You've got different states. You've got rollers, which do a different thing. You've got spaders, again, a different type of thing. You've got rocks now, weeds. That needs to be a thing. I mean, they don't spawn. I mean, these are weeds, and they're back. I mean, they're not in full force, but they're pretty damn close. So there is a lot to do with the ground states now as well. But if I can ever get my head around those, then I'll look at doing something. But like I said, this is really and truthfully just it's an idiot's guide. If I can understand this, then there's hope out there for you guys. Okay, if you are seriously struggling to get your head around it, I'm trying to do these as simple as possible. Okay, it's just as simple as that. So just a quick run through again. Seasonal growth, I'll have that on. I normally run 2 days per month. Okay. And And then you've got your... Obviously, you've got to keep an eye on your weather. It's not overly worrisome now because you can harvest in the rain. Before, you had to go, okay. You know, that you still can't harvest in the snow and stuff like that, you know, but, well, to my knowledge, tried. So you kind of have to keep a little bit of an eye out, but it's not overly worrisome now, okay? We don't have crop rotation yet. So once you've got everything and it's all done and you're harvested, just sell it. You just come over here. Look, we've got 3,000 litres of wheat, okay? Once you're done, you look at here and you go, okay, Goldcrest Valley, 1,449. And then you can tag the place and go back to the map. Or you can show your price fluctuations. We're in September right now. So we are at a low point now. So you want to wait until January would be the ideal time to sell it because the prices were high. Okay? So that's it. Really and truthfully, that's it. I can't... If you need to know anything else, drop me a comment, but I think what Giants have done is that they've made seasons ultimately as easy as possible. I think, you know, it truly, the game will not let you make a mistake. You know, if you forget to harvest and then your crops wither, you know, that's definitely going to be a thing that you have to keep an eye out for. But give it a shot, guys and girls. Give it a shot. See what you think. You never know. You just might enjoy it. You might like it. I think Seasons is great. So, but for now though, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope it helps some people out. I know it's not going to be as in-depth as some people would like, but this is just a basic overall coverage of Seasons, just so you guys can get into it if you want to. All right. So I apologise if this video wasn't up to scratch for some people. I hope it's helped a lot of people out. Until next time, though, guys, look after yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See you later.